For nearly 100 years, the treatment of wastewater in small communities has remained virtually the same. But today, things are starting to change. Worldwide, engineers and regulators are specifying and approving ChromaGlass batch treat wastewater systems as an alternative to traditional methods. That's because ChromaGlass batch treat systems are simple to install, and they provide unequaled efficiency at a substantial cost savings. ChromaGlass, the new standard in wastewater treatment systems. ChromaGlass has been building and installing systems for a variety of applications since 1965. In the San Diego area, this batch treat system recycles wastewater to irrigate cultivated vegetation. This 48,000 gallon per day ChromaGlass system replaced old ground polluting septic systems. Handling 12,000 gallons per day, this ChromaGlass system replaced failed septic systems. An elementary, junior, and senior high multi-school campus is served by this 40,000 gallon per day ChromaGlass system. This ChromaGlass system serves a church school with a design flow of 2,000 gallons per day, including surge capacity. Independent testing of this unit confirmed ChromaGlass capability to denitrify before effluent discharge occurs. The Chesapeake Bay Bridge Tunnel Complex is an outstanding engineering achievement. Consulting engineers specified a 12,000 gallons per day ChromaGlass batch treat system to replace septic tanks. Additional modules expanded the system to 24,000 gallons per day, demonstrating ChromaGlass flexibility in extremely limited space conditions. With the ability to handle wastewater flow from a few hundred gallons per day to over 100,000 gallons per day, ChromaGlass batch treat systems are ideal for serving single homes to small communities with phased development. Independent laboratory tests show that ChromaGlass systems either meet or surpass water quality standards established by the EPA and the National Sanitation Foundation. In fact, ChromaGlass systems have proven so effective that they're even being used in environmentally sensitive areas where other sewerage methods are unacceptable. Leading the way in pollution control, ChromaGlass systems can even be used to recycle wastewater. And independent studies show ChromaGlass systems meet or surpass EPA and state limits for nitrogen levels in drinking water. All ChromaGlass batch treat wastewater systems operate on the same principle. First, raw wastewater enters a compartment that retains large solids. Liquid and small particles flow into the reactor section of the tank. In the reactor section, wastewater is mixed with an aerobic biomass, or activated sludge. The air and mixing is provided by submersible pumps with aspirators. At programmed cycles, a batch of fluid is then transferred into the contact clarifier chamber. Because ChromaGlass systems rely on programmed cycles, bypass and intertank contamination is impossible. Nitrogen removal can be accomplished under specific operating strategies. After settling in the contact clarifier, the solids accumulated during the previous cycle are pumped back into the main reactor. After a settling period, the completely quiescent liquid in the contact clarifier is discharged. Effluent from a ChromaGlass batch treat system is odorless and colorless, with suspended solids and biochemical oxygen demands reduced 95% or more. The ChromaGlass batch treat system provides a high level of control over the treatment process. With ChromaGlass, effluent quality standards are maintained even at peak flow levels. All ChromaGlass systems utilize easily programmable controls to regulate pumping, cycling, nutrient removal, and alarm systems. They provide a fail-proof capability to prevent discharge of untreated water. And with the ChromaWatch remote program, your system will be monitored around the clock. Operating nationwide, the ChromaWatch remote monitoring feature can analyze data and conduct tests to ensure all ChromaGlass systems operate effectively. And in the unlikely event of a problem, ChromaWatch staff will do everything necessary to resolve any difficulty. ChromaGlass batch treat system tanks can be constructed of either corrosion-proof fiberglass or concrete. The structural design of these tanks allows ChromaGlass modules to withstand the pressure involved in underground installations. All ChromaGlass systems can be easily installed below or above the ground. And because ChromaGlass systems with no noise or odor can be positioned close to buildings, they can also help cut costs normally associated with large collector lines and pump stations. Unlike some other treatment plants, ChromaGlass systems can be easily modified or expanded, providing unprecedented flexibility. From islands in the tropics to the western plains to the Far East, engineers and regulators around the world design and accept these batch treat systems. That's because ChromaGlass systems are easy to install, and they provide outstanding performance in a cost-effective manner. ChromaGlass, the new standard in environmentally sound wastewater treatment systems.